So, you want to hear a story, huh? One about treasure hunters. Have I got a story for you?
Can you beat Borderlands with only snipers? As someone who has gotten every achievement in Borderlands, I've been looking for ways to make the game interesting again. Oftentimes, I find myself watching challenge runs on YouTube, and I thought to myself, why don't I make one? Here are the rules I set for myself. I can only damage enemies with snipers. Any damage with cars, barrels, or jumping on an enemy is not allowed. No legendary gear of any kind. No glitches or exploits. No action skill usage. No selling any items I find. No golden chest loot. With that out of the way, enjoy watching me miss all of my shots.
No way.
The obvious choice for this run was Mordecai, since he is the only VOD hunter who starts off with a sniper. We're thrown off of the bus by Marcus, and we meet Claptrap, my personal favorite genocidal robot.
Shut your bitch ass!
When I finally have access to my inventory, I drop the 2 legendary weapons that I have, and I create my own character. Tweaker was born.
I'm a fire-breathing dragon.
I opened the red chest at spawn to jack squat. I missed my first 2 shots of the run, which is a bad omen if I've ever seen one.
Damn.
After mopping up the rest of the bandits, I'm forced to pick up one of the disgusting pistols from the chest, which I drop immediately. I don't want that filth in my hands. I reach level 2, and I kill the rest of the bandits around Zed's place.
Hey, level up.
We get introduced to Zed, who asks us to put down the rabid dogs who threaten the tinks running around. I level up from killing a pack of puppies, and I get told to fix Zed's vending machine. I'm forced to buy a shield, and Zed sends me off to find TK Baja, by far my favorite character in this game.
One more step and it'll be your last. You should have seen the look on your face.
I trick shot a Skag and collect Baja's meat.
Fight back.
I'm sent to kill 3 balls, and here I find my next sniper, but it's locked behind being level 5.
Yeah.
Shortly thereafter, I complete a challenge and get level 5, unlocking my action skill, which is useless since I can't use it.
Yeah.
A few headshots takes care of 3 balls, and I put his dogs to rest. I get level 6 and use my first skill point as sniper damage.
Alright, first go point.
While reload canceling, I accidentally melee a Skag,
Shots to
which
the-
results in my first save
I
quit.
didn't mean to
When I do
fucking
any damage not by sniper, I will immediately save quit, without exception. I take TK's quest to retrieve his lost limb so I can kill Scar for some XP.
That's fine.
My first run with Scar ends when I accidentally melee him, again attempting a reload cancel. My second run was close to a failure, but I end up finally killing him,
I gotta take more shotguns.
grabbing TK's leg and looting the chest he was guarding, getting my 3rd weapon of the run. I return to TK to start his next quest. I throw out his mission weapon and I use another skill point. I take a trip over to Bonehead to see if I can potentially kill him, which lands me my first death of the run.
I'm gonna try. It's just dead.
I travel to Skagzilla to get the recorder quest and to collect the blade flower seeds for TK. I die again to a badass Skag because I got unlucky with my shots, and I collect the rest of the flowers. After I head back to Zed's, I decide to check the weapon vendor to see a great new addition to my arsenal. I head back to Bonehead and bone him, collecting my reward while only being level 9. I get my first car and jump Piss Wash, opening the door that splits Fyrestone. I pick up 2 missions and I talk to Zed for the last time. I accept all of Shep's missions as well. I start putting skill points into Deadly to help out when I rarely get a headshot. I die again trying to get the last audio of Tannis. I die again in Circle of Slaughter to an Alpha Skag, and I put these missions off to the side for now, not believing I've died 4 times already. I decide to close the level gap by heading to the Lost Cave, farming both shock crystals and larva crabs in the process. Can you tell I don't use snipers yet? I collect the rest of the crystals and I toss out the artifact it gave me.
Holy moly, bro.
I go back to collect the lost audio tape and I take on Mo and Marley. Mo immediately rolls me, and instead of learning from my mistakes, I throw myself at them time and time again. Finally, with Marley out of the way, I slay Mo and move on.
Way, dude.
We make it to Sledge's safe house, where the key to Sledge's mine is located, and we make our way through the facility bit by bit.
Hello, clap.
The Roid Rage Psycho falls, and I claim Sledge's key after a short moment.
There's only one other part of this game I'm kind of dreading. The Kobb brothers, that's what it is, Kobb brothers. The weather we're having, correct?
Sledge was an issue I was expecting from the start. With a nearly non-existent critical spot, and him being a close quarters fight, I expected to struggle.
Yeah. Yeah.
After dying once, twice, and a third time when Sledge and I trade shots, the boss finally goes down, and I collect the piece of the vault key. I unlock my first class mod for the run, which helps out greatly. And then I run over a child and I have to save quit. Passing by the area, I finish up the circle of slaughter rounds to get that side mission out of the way.
Hello.
I make it to Dull Headland and I realize I'm very underleveled again, taking every mission Ernest has to offer. While clearing out bandits to free Lucky, I shoot a barrel on accident, causing another save quit. I die to the badass bruiser that I totally forgot existed, twice, and almost a third time. I flip the breakers and a lizard playing chicken gets deleted from this plane of existence, and I save quit once more. I get actually jump scared and ran over. Forever made a quadruple
Why are
legion.
you running me over?
Due to my inability to move my body, I get used as a speed bump again. While I'm down, they kick me in the ribs, puncturing
my
both
God.
of my lungs.
Okay, I can't.
And at this point, I'm really considering lathering up before they fuck me. I must be Bonnie Blue, the way these cars have their fucking way with me. I barely managed to
was
destroy the
dead for sure. I
last
was
car,
like, fuck.
and I turn in this idiotic mission. My next target is Skagzilla, desperately needing more XP before I take on Mad Mel. In the meantime, I do a few side missions to help out. I take a stupid death to one of the Guardians trying to farm a little XP. Finally, it's Skagzilla time. I was a little worried that I wouldn't have enough ammo for this fight, so I played the waiting game. Every time he opened his mouth, I popped a few pieces of lead in there he can use to clean his teeth with, since his breath is putrid.
Every 3 seconds, huh?
With a few well-placed shots, I take down the
There we
behemoth,
go.
and I get awarded the best sniper of the entire run.
Yeah, actually.
I'm doing fine, taking on Mad Mel in the meantime, until just after I complete physical therapy, I get hit by this car like an anime girl would, in a slice-of-life anime. I cheese the rest of the fight, which works swimmingly, and I force my way into New Haven so I can give Scooter his required sloppy. Tasked with doing a wellness check on TK, I travel back to Fyrestone, wanting to see my favorite redneck. When I arrive, I see his door open, and I try to use him as a piñata. When that doesn't work, I loot his belongings only to find trash not even Brick would want.
Nothing I can use.
I wait for a kind old man to cross the street before driving, and I make my way over to kill Rakk. I give this claptrap a few good dry humps, gently encouraging him to move his ass. Shockingly, I don't turn any wildlife into Payas on my way to see Tanis, but I know I will later. The birds molest me in my workplace, and I contact HR. They touch me too hard, and I become addicted to it, netting me another
I'm
death.
gonna fucking bleed.
I meet Crazy Earl and receive my next errand.
Hello, Earl.
My bullets crossfire a barrel, causing a safe quit.
Reset.
I open a white chest to find a legendary pistol, which may be the first time I've ever seen that.
Hello.
I shoot another barrel since I have the aim of Helen Keller, which unfortunately checks the mission off. I travel to the most useless area in the game to feed Earl's drinking problem, because I love enabling. I must be keystering these bottles since I have no idea where they're going. Earl reveals he's a phony, and doesn't have the vault key piece, and tells us Krom has it.
Stabbed him twice.
I flatten a spider ant like a kid's sandcastle and almost lose my cool.
You just fucked.
Twice.
Oh my god.
Sonic pays me a visit, and I try to dodge a rocket, hiding like a coward.
Oh, Jesus.
Shortly after, a rocket hits me so hard it makes my head and screen spin, Beyblading me to my demise. I get cucked from escaping with my life, which sets me on edge again.
No! Are you serious?
Finally, we meet Krom, who murders a poor claptrap. I die twice during the climb, and I finally kill Krom and claim the next piece. I return to Tannis for a smooch and start the Kobb missions. A bug forces a safe quit, and it's here that I'm starting to feel the fatigue of these rules. I jump the bridge like a badass, flatten another 2 pests, and finally make it to Jacob Kobb.
Anyways, whatever the fuck. Oh, hi.
I find a legendary pistol and a weapon vendor. I die to Janus.
Got my face. Anyway.
Twice. And then he finally goes down.
Cool.
I get bored and raid some poor child's home and steal his coin jar.
Give me your shitter money. $40. You had 40.
Pierce tells me to go back to kill Jacob, but the impossible warning on the mission frightens me. So I take a bit to farm some XP. I clear a few sewage pipes, collect car parts for Scooter, I grab an audio recorder and encounter a named enemy I've never seen before, who burns me to a crisp and takes my lunch money. I finish off this angry owl, and I continue collecting recordings. I save this claptrap, who rewards me with shooting my dog. I put another spider rat on a shirt,
They've quit. Fuck, dude.
die, and I make a decision to spend most of my time at Old Haven. No, really, I spent over an hour here. I die, remember I'm here for an actual mission, and I continue on farming XP. You may notice I'm using the same sniper I got from Skagzilla at level 19. Well, that's Borderlands 1. Your gear is always underleveled. I die running out of ammo. I finally get the XP I need, which was just under level 27. So turning in the mission will push me to 27. This puts me only 2 levels under the main mission and makes it much easier.
Oh, I didn't even have a fucking pistol picked up. Oops.
I return to finish off Jacob, this time nearly blowing through the area.
What have we got? Nothing.
I listen to this claptrap's ranting,
I can listen to you move your disgusting meat flaps, or I can stick an electrode up my backpack and call it paradise.
I make my way through Trash Coast and say hello to Vagina Face.
This is about to be a long.
I simply have no ammo for this fight.
Yeah.
I literally get kamikazed and attempt the Rakk Hive again. Here's the rest of the fight sped up for your convenience.
I didn't mean anything when I was like... Guess about ammo. Lay them out the fuck. My ass never there, what? What is that shit, dude? Look at every action on this last board.
This fight netted me 2 deaths and really worries me for the destroyer, who has much more health. I collect the 3rd piece of the vault key, return to Tannis to get another smooch. I travel back to Old Haven to free her claptrap. Since I was here for over an hour, I already know my way around. Salt Flats is where Baron Flint resides, and I don't like the Flints. At all. I get rid of all 4 patrol cars swiftly. I feel slightly redeemed from Mad Mill's patrol cars.
There we go.
While clearing out the area below Flint's, a regular enemy had a hellfire.
Legendary, what? I didn't even realize that motherfucker dropped a legendary. I thought that was fucking money. I can't use it, obviously, but this motherfucker straight up dropped a goddamn hellfire. It's a regular ass enemy.
I find my next best sniper in a chest under Flint's arena. Baron Flint, one of the 3 Flint brothers, and the worst of the trio.
That's medicinal.
After getting jump scared by Hans, I put him out of his misery. Afterwards, I kill Franz, and now the only thing standing between Flint and I
Catch his hands, Franz.
is nothing. He walked so close to me, I could smell his gamer goat.
Is that you asking nicely right there? Shoot your fucking weapon. What are you doing? You do a lot of damage. You have a lot of health. I'm absorbing it in my belt. Wow,
I immediately get mopped by a lingering bandit and take another death. I open his chest to see no 4th fragment and learn that Tannis has been kidnapped. I will not stand for this by any measure. Tannis is a godly woman, and I found her. I died 3 times in the cloud, but Tannis is more important.
Toss that. Did you know that Brick cannot fit through this? He's so tall, he literally cannot fit through this small vent, so he has to fight this turret by himself.
We make it to the Crimson Enclave, which is both the home stretch of the endgame and where we see Guardians protecting the vault, and the Atlas Corporation trying to infiltrate the vault.
I just got here, bro.
I take a death to a lance hiding behind a railing, and then a turret that I had no chance of killing. I finish activating all 3 consoles, and then the main one. I die along the way to a badass engineer, and Marcus thanks me the only way he knows how. Money.
Yes, you do. Or if you need
The Descent is the second to last main area in this game, and I want to get through this as fast as I can. I hate this area of the game with all my being, and this is why.
I die. Unfortunate.
Iridian Promontory is even worse, since the Guardians are more plentiful and more aggro on the player rather than the other enemies. Yet for some reason, I almost didn't get shot or hit at all going through here.
We're almost there. We're almost there!
You were here. I've guided you to this point and you've done
Holy
so
hell,
well.
yes! Not as much anymore. Ow. I believe in myself! The vault! Oh, it doesn't show my presentations.
I've warned you time and again, yet you persist on ignoring my orders. The contents of the vault are rightfully the property of the Atlas Corporation. But
Atlas.
you belong to me. Soldier, get your team ready to go inside.
After she gets shish kebabbed, we have to face off against the world's deadliest creature, the Destroyer.
What's up, homie?
Don't give up.
After shooting a few times, I figure out I simply don't do enough damage. Like, at all. No amount of ammo will help here.
I'm out of ammo.
The damage I did to the destroyer and one full stockpile of ammo was nothing. I get tossed off of the edge like a missed free throw, but I realize something. You spawn with ammo. Not much, but this is technically an infinite supply. I pop like a balloon when he fires a few pin missiles at me, netting my second death of this fight.
Bit of ammo?
When I have him around half health, I get desperate for ammo, and I run as close to him as I can.
And a lot too. What the fuck?
A third death to being kissed too hard. I get put into a special R-rated film for my fourth death, and I feel
think
the
this
dread
is
of
just
dying and
like-
respawning creeping up.
Die, respawn, die.
Finally, after 4 deaths in a much closer proximity
need
that I would have
bullets. My
liked,
last
the
bullet,
destroyer
wow.
falls.
My last bullet killed him.
You opened the vault.
We see Pandora through Angel's eyes, and all that's left to do is loop. All that I find is a legendary sniper. Too little too late,
Use that.
and I couldn't use it even if I wanted to.
I'm already done.
I turn the vault key to Tannis, and I look at my skill tree for my final build. Is it possible to beat Borderlands with only snipers? Yes, absolutely. I had a lot of fun playing this game, and putting a restriction on what I could and couldn't do. I enjoyed the challenge, even though snipers are my least used weapon. I really encourage anyone to try this out and bring some spark back into Borderlands. If you've enjoyed this video, do let me know, as this is my first ever video like this, and I'd love any feedback and criticisms. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Envy out.